Pues vamos a continuar con Dragon Age Origin, oye. Total. Ahora empieza la parte interesante del juego. Todo esto era la introducción y la verdad es que era larga de cojones. Nada, la última vez hablamos con Morrigan, que nos salvó. Y vamos afuera.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blights. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon. By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely. I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Y aquí está la parte que va a cambiar de esta partida, porque como mi personaje no acepta magos ilegales, vamos a intentar tomar la forma que no venga conmigo.
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives. Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed. Let her guide you out of the wilds. If you truly do not desire her help after that, simply tell her so.
She could just as easily lead us into Darkspawn, you know?
I could just as easily have left you to them. Morrigan will not fail you.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours. From the way he glares, I imagine that answer is clear.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Allow me to show you out of the forest. After that, send me off if you like. I did not ask to join you.
I hate to say it, but the Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them. We could probably use her somewhat.
I am so pleased to have your approval. Farewell, Mother.
Pues nada, no puedo decirle que no se una, pero bueno.
Poco
tampoco me obliga a utilizarla fuera de...
Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
No, pues nada, tengo que tener grupo por cojones. Ah, da igual. Luego se quita y ya está.
Kiss you.
Lo más que las habilidades son una mierda de esta mujer. Lo hagamos mucho mejor. Pues nada, nos vamos de aquí a continuar con el juego. De hecho, creo que puedo hacer esto ya. Esto por cierto es el campamento, es como la zona segura del juego. Aquí nunca hay enemigos. Un punto por un evento y te recuperas las heridas, etcétera.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Pues nada, no puedo echarla. Todavía. Quizás porque solo tengo 3 compañeros, pero no sé. Oh Dios. Gente de Steam. Ponerme en invisible y luego atender a la gente.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
La beef. La acaba de soltar la beef.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
La verdad es que no me...
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that.
No voy a pagar.
We
A ver
have
cómo
to,
acaba
you
esto.
know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways. You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today. And just when we had things settled.
Ah, a veces también, como efecto secundario, de intentar racanear tanto, pues pueden pasar estas cosas. Pero no es nada que algo así no solucione.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all. Right. I guess so. I'm sorry. Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear. There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me. I'm not going down without a fight.
Well, rip. Vamos a hacer una cosa. Morrigan va a congelar a este hombre. Y yo. A ver cuánto vigor tengo. 29. Se hace. Vale. Voy a romper a este hombre. Vas a hacer así. Oh Dios, de hecho que me he muerto por hacer esa tontería. Sí, me he muerto. Ah, da igual. Vamos a matar a este bandido de aquí. Y se acabó esa pelea. ¿Qué herida me ha tocado? Resistencia a naturaleza. Ah, vale. La verdad es que es completamente inútil. Quiero decir. Tener o no tener una penalización a resistencia a naturaleza es bastante... que da igual, ¿sabes? Como el que dice. Y estamos en Lothering, ya.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
But how can I? He is right there, speaking, eyes wide like those of a brainless calf.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first. I agree. Have you looked at them? There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. Well, we'll need to decide eventually. Let's head into the village when you're ready.
Por conveniencia siempre conviene empezar por el círculo de mago, porque dentro de una parte de la misión puedes conseguir bonus de estadística, además equivalente a unos 3-4 niveles de forma gratuita y viene muy bien.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
Espero que esta vez no se buguee, porque el anterior vídeo fue bastante tambólico con el tema de los bugs visuales, etcétera.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
As you wish.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outland.
'Tis only survival of the fittest.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Siento, pero yo estoy con la sacerdotisa.
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. Maker's breath. Sometimes it's truly not worth operating this far south.
Just charge what you would have before this tragedy.
Fine, yes, just stop complaining. You're giving me a headache.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Are you here to make my head ache, or do you actually want mission accomplished? Are you here to make... It isn't...
A ver, ¿qué puedo comprar a este hombre? Además... nada interesante. Yermo de acero, hombre mejor que el mío, pero es muy caro. Nah. Tengo que reaccionar y comprar y que no. Va a venir bien luego. Están el doble de baratas que en otras ciudades que problemas curativas. Y... no vende cosas para curar.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
Echar la cinemática para ir a abrir un segundo la puerta. Ahora vengo.
We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Listo, ya estoy. Disculpad. Cuidado que hago mi cosa Enric.
And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. A reward? Oh, of course. I hope a sovereign is sufficient. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Vale.
chant of light
Vamos a coger códice para la experiencia. Dame, dame.
God who has turned his back on them not once but twice.
Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it of the Maker.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep.
¿Qué decorar la armadura a este hombre? Sí. Vaya.
Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench.
Se le ha bugueado la paleta de colores a ese hombre.
Please stop.
But isn't he right?
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy. No!
He was right, wasn't he? You're right.
But we
can't lie down and die either.
Y crisis arreglada.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Oye. Sí, está bugueado, está muy bugueado el juego. Como que las texturas están todas mal. Me veía bajando los gráficos o algo y luego subiéndolos. A ver. Partida, no. Textura. ¿Qué está pasando con...? Bueno. Bueno, así hacemos la partida más interesante. Solo espero que el juego no diga hasta aquí hemos llegado y se me cierre. Por si acaso voy a ir siendo guardado rápido, por si en algún momento debo comprar. Que no haya problemas. ¿Qué te pasa, niño? Vamos a mentirle. ¿A dónde va el niño?
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will.
Mother's not here. Have you seen her? Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait. I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
El niño buscando a la madre.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Don't need blame. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you there's medicinal herbs. Have any luck finding herbs in the wood? This will.
Y listo. Esta misión es similar, el problema es que no tengo a nadie que pueda crear trampas. Realmente no hacen falta. Pero no puedo entregársela. Dios, los bugs sanos, pero sanísimos.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so?
So can you surrender to a darkspawn? Do they take prisoners?
I hear they eat you.
I heard they just got...
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Low gains, man.
Dios, Galicia, por Dios, ¿qué te pasa?
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting.
What do you want to tell him? I'll tell him right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. Save my life. I assure you, I can handle myself. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was. Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. That, and the Maker wants me to go with you. Then, you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Pues alguien se debe ir fuera y como ya sabemos que no acepta a los magos, pues te vas fuera y entra esta mujer. Vamos a ponerle bien las tácticas. Lleva arma, no, lleva más instancia. Vamos a equiparla con el arco que dije antes que me iba a servir. ¿Cuál es este? A ver, tengo que mirar para poner el set entero. ¿De cortachonado es el que tengo entero? Sí. Listo. Y antes cogí un yelmo, aquí está. Yelmo de cortachonado. Carro, inspector, yo de hierro. Inspector no va a venir bien a mí. Toma de voluntad te aumenta el vigor. Y es cierto que a mi personaje le falta mucho vigor. A esta mujer, como es pícara, puede utilizar los venenos y sobre todo los frascos, que son muy útiles en esta dificultad. Se pone aquí. Vamos a usar las tácticas. Quiero. No van a pelar sucio, tío demoledor. Vale. Vale, y estas dos se las utilizo yo manualmente. Perfecto. estancia esta. Ah, vale. Estancia. Vale, perfecto.
You're here about... I got other gear to sell. Check the chances... no, don't suppose you know anything about... I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Vale, vamos a caer veneno. No sé cuál me pide, imagino que sea extracto de raíz mortal. Son 3. Si no, pues compramos extractos de toxina y hacemos ponzoña.
Any luck with that poison?
Efectivamente. Extracto de toxina. Ah, esa poción de lirio puede venir bien también. Toxina. Ah, pues no tiene. Vaya. El bambuce, el sano, tú. Este hombre. Ah, ya me lo encontraré por ahí en una misión más adelante, ¿lo recuerdo que había? Sí. Collar, cerveza y anillo. Todo de concordia. ¿Qué hace? Reduce la hostilidad y aumenta la resistencia física. Pues mira, Valeriana puede venir muy bien. 2 de destreza. 2 de destreza puede venir muy bien para el perro. Vamos a vender cosillas. Y el cádiz del corcel para el perro. Vamos a equipárselo. Y ahora vamos a poner el amuleto de concordia. No, quizás me lo pueda poner yo. Sea mejor idea. Así lleva más... Cuando tengan armadura más pesada, van a por alistar en vez de a por mí. Cual va a venir muy bien. Y ahora que tenemos un pícaro deberíamos poder abrir cerradura sin problema. Efectivamente. Estas botas son mejores para este hombre. Muy pesadas, sí.
As I live and breathe, I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. Unlike most who work with us, you're... Thank
Esto es una
Maker's
introducción a misiones secundarias, tampoco es importante. Vale, y... Vale. El barril... Peter Grich, Lothering, ya lo encontraré por ahí. Peter, que no Peter, quizás por lo doblete, la verdad, no tengo ni idea de cómo se pronuncia. A ver. Ahora por aquí, ahora vamos. Es gracioso, porque ahora puedo abrir todos los cofres y nadie se extraña de que les esté robando a la gente las cosas. De hecho, incluso puedo utilizar la habilidad de robo en los NPC. Tiene muy poco dinero, pero además extremadamente poco.
Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Sin prejuicio.
Chokke basit. Rade starit. Merade twasit. Abana kyun. Maras shokra. Ananne samkyun. You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not?
The revered mother said he...
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? Death will be my atonement. Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill, though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
La verdad es que aunque haya matado a mucha gente, la haya condenado a la capilla.
Here to starve, or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Lo hayan condenado por asesinato, etcétera. Cierto que en una guerra, pues no pueden permitirse coger a una persona que... Bueno, más adelante se verá por qué lo hizo, por lo que además no fue ni siquiera su culpa. Dejarlo morir, por lo que... Existía la opción de... No me deja forzar la cerradura. Recordad que se podía. Ah, pues nada, vamos a convencer a la sacerdotisa de que lo libere y ya está. Tío, se está bugueando todo, ¿eh? O sea, el fondo es espectacular. Pero... ¡Wow! ¿Qué está pasando? ¡Dios! ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Esto es perfecto. Madre mía, no quiero ni cortar el vídeo porque es que quiero que esto se vea así de bugueado.
What? You want to play?